Hello everybody, I'm here again to do some more activities with you, and I'm here at Bolton Station in the community room. I'm here with Steph again, who's filming me, and my name as always is Julie. So the first thing I'm going to show you is how to make some snowmen, and we're going to make them in a strip holding hands. So I'm going to need a piece of paper. I've got an ordinary piece of white paper here from a printer, but you can use different kinds of paper, as I'll show you in a minute. And first of all, I'm going to need a ruler and a pencil and some scissors. Later on, we're going to need some colouring in, either felt pens or crayons, whatever you've got at home. Or you could use paints if you're very good at doing small painting. So take the ruler, take your piece of paper. I'm going to measure up from the bottom. I'm going to measure about 8 centimetres and make a little mark. I'm going to go to the other end of the paper, measure up about 8 centimetres and make a little mark. And then I'm going to join those two together. And then I'm going to draw a line to cut along. And this strip here is going to be the strip that we're going to use. Now, when you're using scissors, make sure that you tell an adult that you're going to use scissors and get their permission. You don't need very sharp scissors, it's only paper that we're cutting. And some of you will have special children's scissors, which are fine. So you've got this strip of paper. Again, put your ruler down, and I'm going to divide this. It's about 30 centimetres, this piece of paper. So I'm going to put a little mark every 5 centimetres. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. So you can see I've got those dots along the paper like that. And this is going to show me where to fold the paper. So take the paper and fold it where the first mark is. And now you're going to fold it the other way. So can you see what you're doing? You're making like a concertina. So you're going to fold it the second time to match the first piece. And then back again the other way. And back again the other way. And the final way, the final piece is like so. So I just want to show you what I've done. I've folded the paper in like a concertina shape. And this is the pattern you need to follow to make your little dolls or models of whatever you're going to cut out. And I'm going to cut out some snowmen out of this one. Now, to make them all joined together, we have to make sure that part of this is joined, so there's a fold at each end, so we don't cut them all out separately. So I'm going to draw a snowman shape, and very easy. I'm going to draw him with a hat on. I'm going to do the rim of the hat sticking out, and then I'm going to draw his head like a ball. Can you see that? Then I'm going to do a little round bit at the sides, which is going to be his scarf when we finish drawing it. And then I'm going to put 2 arms. And remember I told you you need to have a piece that's joined on, because if you don't, you'll have just lots of little snowmen all separate. So those bits there are going to be his arms. And then we're going to put a great big fat round body down here, because this snowman has been made when there's lots of snow around. Now, it did snow the other week because I was up at Rivington, but there wasn't enough snow to make a big snowman. So there is my outline. And now I just have to cut it out. So be very careful when you cut to leave the joined bits at the end of the arms, like that. Don't cut up, you must leave them joined together. So cut down around the scarf bit, around the head bit. It's quite complicated, this. You might need an adult to help you if you're not very sure with your scissors. But you get used to it. You get more practiced at it. Of course, I'm very practiced at it because I've been doing it many, many, many years. Take the bits out. You can cut bits like that. Oh, I've left a bit on there, look, that didn't cut. cut up here and down the other side of the hat. And hold them quite tightly while you're doing it so they don't move about. Cut around the bottom of the hat and cut in like that to do that, because it's quite hard to turn the corner with the scissors when it's so small. Cut around the scarf shape. Cut up the arm, but not across the arm, leaving the arm joined together at the fold, down there and around the bottom. And now let's see what we've made. Now, if we've done it correctly, we should have a row of little snowmen, all holding hands. So let's see what we've got. Carefully undo them in case they're stuck together a bit. And there we have it. There's your little row of snowmen all holding hands. Now, next stage is to colour them in. And I have some here that Steph's done for me. And you can see how you can decorate them. You can colour in their hats, give them a face. Perhaps you'd like to give them a carrot nose. Colour in their scarf, and you can make their arms look like they've got little twigs sticking out the side of the snow. And then put some buttons down. Now, you can make them this size. You can make several strips of them if you like. If you want a longer strip to use as a decoration somewhere, you might want to stick them up across a door or underneath a shelf. So you can actually make several strips out of paper that size and stick them together with some sticky tape. Or you can use longer pieces of paper. And really and truly, your imagination is the limit as to what you cut out. I've used some wrapping paper here, and as you can see, I've cut out some angel shapes, which I've joined their wings up. I haven't given them arms, I've actually joined their wings together, so they all come out in a row. And again, you can hang that as a decoration somewhere. Probably even could put them on a Christmas tree, if you had a big enough tree. And again, I've made some larger snowmen here, out of some wrapping paper. So you can virtually use any paper. You can see I made a mistake on this one. I cut one side of his hat off by mistake, but not to worry, because they still look nice. And if you want to, you can draw on top of them as well. You could on this kind of paper anyway. And really and truly, whatever you decide to do is up to you. I hope you've enjoyed this craft lesson. Bye-bye.